Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, Tom Cruise recently buggered off over to Warner Brothers. Is this important? Yeah, it is actually. He's not exclusively working with Warner Brothers, but he is working with Warner Brothers. He's got some other projects working with other companies. However, why this is so good and why I give a crap about this is nothing to do with Mission Impossible. It's because the title of this video, we could very, very possibly get in, finally, an Edge of Tomorrow 2. Or Live, Die, Repeat. Great. I'm all for that. Genuinely, loved that film. Thought it was very, very good. Would I love to see another one? Yes. Does it set itself up in a way where you could probably do another one? I have no idea. Would I like another one? Yeah, I'd watch it. Is it still kind of creative bankruptcy? Yeah. But hey, it just is what it is. I can't deny. If they got Emily Blunt back as well, I'd be all game for that. I'm telling you now. No, genuinely, I really enjoyed Edge of Tomorrow. I think it's a good film. A very, very good film. Very underrated, although found so much more fame after the fact. You know, after the fact, sort of released, people were like, holy shit, this film's great, actually. It was the time Tom Cruise did another film as well, Oblivion. These two films sort of just went under the radar. Oblivion's a great film as well. Great sound design on Oblivion. Anyway, so look, it was recently revealed Tom Cruise leaving Paramount Pictures in his rear view after signing an exclusive deal with Warner Brothers. Yeah, but he still has other projects going on. You know, so that is still important to note. But his move to Warner Brothers is still a pretty big thing. But here's what it is. So here's the report from The Hollywood Reporter. And they've got some sort of insight into this. So thought we'd dive into it today. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Turn the bell notifications on. So last February, David Zaslav made his way to CAA offices accompanied by his film studio's chief Michael DeLuca and Pam Abdi. And the delegation gathered in agent Mahar Dakhil's office, where Kevin Hoovan and Joel Lubin were in attendance. Also, there was a prized client, Tom Cruise. Basically, they wanted to get Tom Cruise on board. That's what happened. So DeLuca and Abdi asked Dakhil to pass along a message of thanks to Cruise for working so hard to save theatres. The star was then still in the process of pulling the 7th Mission Impossible movie together when he had dragged, against heavy odds through the pandemic. Meanwhile, Top Gun Maverick had restored faith in the viability of movie theatres, where Cruise would let promote Barbenheimer, a rare move for an actor who had nothing to do with either film. Especially when his movie was literally, that weekend as well. Bizarre, but never mind. So the meeting went on for 2 hours. Cruise, true veteran, made a big deal, obviously. And he's able to do this because he's a veteran and he knows how to talk to Hollywood executives. He and Zaslav apparently instantly clicked. And had a good, they understand the importance of keeping movies and theatres alive. Obviously, that just makes sense. By the time the meeting adjourned, it was clear that a deal had been done. So, notable, Paramount was spending hundreds of millions on 2 Mission Impossible installments, was never looped into the discussion. Cruise doesn't have any kind of formal deal at the studio, but he's had a long relationship there through multiple executive regimes. 5 of his past 7 movies were for Paramount, but some of the bloom seems to be off that rose. So sources say Cruise was not happy with the way Paramount dealt with him on a number of issues, and he'd lawyered up in 2021 when the studio announced that Top Gun Maverick would have a mere 45-day theatrical run. That is such a dumb idea, which obviously didn't happen by and large, probably because Cruise lawyered up. So the studio also pressed Tom Cruise to approve the making of a TV show based on Mission Impossible or Days of Thunder for its streamer. No doubt Cruise also knows that Paramount is a melting ice cube and a company very much in search of a deal, which hilariously, Warner Brothers might be buying it anyway. So it's a weird, it doesn't really make, it's fine, whatever, but Warner Brothers might be buying it regardless, so sure. So Paramount has had some issues with Cruise too. He and his writer-director Christopher McQuarrie have had a tendency to change their minds on the fly while filming, which tends to bust the budget. Makes sense. Why these films cost so much bloody money. And funnily enough, they say here that Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning has only lost $25 million. I'm sure it's a significant more than that, but okay. So there's some sources say tensions have gotten higher between Tom and Paramount as relates to the budget and collaboration. He doesn't send script pages, doesn't let them see dailies. He used to be very responsible on budgets. That changed on Dead Reckoning. Makes sense, to be honest. But that was shot during COVID, so it does make sense. He's probably got another 10 or 20 years, maybe not hanging off buildings, but as a movie star. So they want him to get here. But here's the interesting snippet of this article. The reason why you're here. DeLuca and Abdy have also hoped to lure Cruise back for a follow-up to the 2014 film Edge of Tomorrow, which the studio already had in development before they took over. Sorry, what? Sorry, what? So they did actually have it in development? We've heard so many times that this film, there was no script, there was a script, we don't know. Some people have seen a script. It was apparently already in development. Amazing. Okay. Yeah, so the well-reviewed picture, which cost 175 million, only grossed 370.5 million, but developed a cult fan base after its release. This is what I mean, it just blew up after the fact. Macquarie said in 2014 that Cruise had an idea for a prequel, which makes sense, follow Emily Blunt's character. That'd be epic. Director Doug Liman said it would be better than the original. Cruise's new deal with Warner Brothers won't produce anything starring Cruise anytime soon, given that the star will be working on the latest and possibly last Mission Impossible until May of 2025, and the deal doesn't actually bind Cruise to doing anything for the studio. This is the thing, it's not, he doesn't have to stay there. I'm not sure what the Warner's deal is as a competitor. It sounds like more of a David Zaslav headline than a movie. It is interesting. I mean, Tom doesn't really do anything for no reason, though, so there would be a reason why. But so yeah, I mean, look, another veteran executive has dealt with Cruise, sees potential value to the deal, even before it produces anything beyond an announcement. Their ability to say, this is the home of Tom Cruise, I think they perceive it as a coup. It never hurts to have a very close relationship with the biggest movie star in the world. It does provide cachet. This is a real place. Yeah. Oh, look, hey, the thing which I got from this is they were already developing an Edge of Tomorrow movie. That's my take home. But apparently, sources also said that Warner's deal includes a green light on a yet-to-be-identified project, maybe a thriller or an action movie. So they've already lured him with a project. But my take-home is this. I want this. Just because. Give me a prequel. Give me something in this world. Give me a prequel. Give me Emily Blunt, sweaty, running around, fighting people, aliens, weird CGI aliens that they were. I'm all for that. That'd be great. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Take care. Bye-bye now.